I love 2G beats. Réaliser faisable, réaliser faisable. Deulana mamana, deulana yamana, yamadua zunuru, kuzuneva yamavama, kala mama yamavama. I love 2G beats.
Dear folks, we want to say thanks for joining us this evening. This is Green Vision. Welcome to another edition of our live broadcast. My name is Titus V. Ballah, and today I'm coming to you live from studio. Right, the last time we went live, I was out of studio. I went out of Kigali, so I was in studio. But today, I think you can see I'm in studio now. So I want to welcome you to another segment or another edition of our live broadcast right here. This music, local content music is kind of trending right now. All on TikTok, people are using this sound, and it's our own sister, our own big sister, Coffee with JoJo. So you can go on TikTok, and then you can screen this song. I mean, do your freestyle with it. You can do some dance with it. Let's promote the song now. So let me try to play the song again, and I'm going to come back. My guests are already in the back. So if you're watching, just share the show in various chat rooms, so that other people can join the conversation. Don't be savage now. Let's share the show. Encourage your friends to join. So my name is Titus V Ballah. The V stands for Vavi. Titus Vavi Ballah. So let me try to play this song again. Yeah, no, let me come back again.
Deulana mamana, deulana yamana, yamadua zunuru, kuzuneva yamavama, kala mama yamavama. I love 2G beats.
Today is the 19th of November. So, folks, whatever you're watching, the 2025 is gone already. We have just like go 1 month because we have from now to December. It's not far now. So, 2025. We're about to say goodbye to 2025. So, we want to say thanks, for joining us, for always following our show. If you've been preparing, you've been setting all your goals or your plan for 2025. I guess you're about to achieve it because now people start to think about planning for 2026. So kind of mute yourself if you are in the back. Please mute yourself, please. We want to say thanks for joining us. If you are watching, my name is Status V Bala, and I want to welcome you to another segment of our show. I was live. So today we're going to be joined by the folks from the Grand Bassa Students Association here in Rwanda. To be specific, the Financial Aid Committee. We're going to discuss some important issues. The few should I say a month ago they've been working on this issue about financial aid. People were applying. Some people, I guess that some people were successful in the process, and they disburse some money, some funds to people that contribute towards people tuition, their school fees. So we want to find out from them what are some of those yardsticks that they were using to verify, who really in need of this money, or were they just giving it because he's from Grand Bassa or she's from Grand Bassa, or were they looking at who really in need of the funds? These are some of the things we're going to discuss here this evening, and how many people are benefited from the funds. And by the way, what was their budget? How much were they, operating in? Was it 2 million, 3 million? And how many students now, both graduate and undergraduate, or you may say masters and bachelor students, benefited so far from this initiative. There are some students who have been, in a space talking about this identical financial aid. They benefited from it, and some of them were, employing the Grand Bassa Student Association for their contribution towards their school. It's important. The best thing you can do for the man is to giving a fish, or not giving a fish, but teaching how to fish. Because if you teach him how to fish, he going to always have fish on his table, instead of you always there to give him fish every time he comes to you. You give him fish every time he comes to you. You give him fish. So I think the Grand Bassa Student Association, they extremely well by distributing some funds, helping their colleagues here who are in need. So today we're going to discuss issue concerning that, and this is how we're going to do here. Every time we usually come here to discuss some important issue like relevant to the society, issue that contribute to people's lives. You not just come and then talk. We talk important issues. So this coming Sunday, we'll be discussing some national issues, trending national issues this coming Sunday. So by the way, we're going back to our regular status. We're going to be live every Wednesday and Sunday. So if you got any activities you want to discuss, we discuss on Wednesday, Sunday is there for national issues. So we want to say thanks for joining us. Please share our show. We got two-person watching right now. We want to appreciate you for watching. You can drop your comment in the comment section. Trust me, we're going to read it out. And maybe if you have a question that will contribute towards the discussion, you can also share, and the team going to respond to it. We're going to give it out to them so that they can respond to your question. So please, let's share our show and then encourage your friends to follow. By the way, Comrade Broske Gwambei, he sent the information in the chat where he will be defending his thesis, his final thesis. They're coming Friday. Yeah. So the man will be, completing a full masters. I love the energy. There are a lot of Liberians here who, they did a bachelor studies here now. They almost done with the first master. Somebody already done the first master. They are on a second master. So the competition is kind of hard, and that's why we love among young people. You're gonna see there are a lot of people doing second masters now. They did a first masters, now they're doing a second masters. So we want to appreciate the comment for that. He will be completing a first master in he'll be defending a first master thesis. I think they made the natural resource, environmental economics and natural resource management. Yeah. They come there a bachelor in environmental management and conservation, a full master in environmental economics and natural resource management. I think a second master should be in international development studies. So you see, they may try to, whole entire environment. Yeah, and we want to employ him for that. And to all, our Liberians here that are pursuing their education, want to say, I'll thank you. That's the best thing you can do for yourself, is to develop your mind. Because once your minds are our minds are developed after, as a young people, we won't be going out there running behind politicians, be begging them for chicken change, and we'll be selling our birthright to them. So it's better that we are schooled in our own area so that we can contribute somehow to society. And I think that's the beauty of it. So we want to welcome you to uh our program here on Screen Vision. And it said, do unto all as you wanted to do unto you. So if you are a friend, closer to Brooks, I think you have to start pressing your clothes, because on Friday we're going to be at the university campus, the University of Lehigh Advantage of Kigali. We're going to be there discussing some important issues. Yeah, so we appreciate you. Thank you, Prince. Prince Collie is following. Prince, I'm currently following from Kigali. Thanks, Prince, for watching. We appreciate you so much. And we expect more Yanza people to come up, because I guess that majority of people have benefited from the thing. Most of them from Yanza. I don't know how true is it, but they will tell us more about that. So we expect Yanza people to really appreciate the people in the comment section. Yeah, so let me try to bring my guests on. So they're going to be joined by my colleagues, Sylvester Blessing JJ. Hope he join us, and then met Tafre. Tafre going to join us as well, and we're also going to be joined by Broske Gwambei, the man who will be defending a thesis. Comes out comes Friday. So let's try to keep the energy going as a young people out here. Like I said, the best thing we can do for ourselves is to be educated, be it formal or informal, just know something that you can be able to take care of yourselves. There are two ways. There are a lot of people we on the formal side now we say we'll come in classroom, teachers stay before us and they lecture, we take notes and other things. There are other people, they go to people didn't really go to formal school, but they just understand some business and thing they're running. Some people do go to the technical area of vocational stuff, they got some education and they are living with it. There are some people they don't even sit in classroom. Those people they are big business tycoons. So it depends which role you love to take. The road to success is there are multiple roads to success. It depends which one you love to take. So it means that because you maybe you in a university and somebody is not in the university, probably that person doing a business, then you think you somehow better than the person because the whole thing at the end of everything, we all need money. And you get your 15 degree, you going to work for money. So that's one of the main things. Although your mind will be developed as well, I appreciate that. By the end, what you want money. With all the degree, you get a degree on your arm, you still need money. You need to look good and require money. So let me try to bring my guests on. I show that they are ready now. Let me try to bring them on. Okay. Let me first bring the chairperson Prince. Yeah, let me bring Prince on. By the way, the two people in the committee they are Prince. Even the secretary name is Prince. Anyway, yeah. Okay. I think I guess I on the screen now. Good evening, guys. How you guys doing?
Yeah, good evening, Tata Ballah.
Mm. SG, what's going on? Say something. Let's hear you. You getting me?
Good evening, everyone.
Okay. Say something. We're not getting you clear.
I'm coming. Let me do my
Oh my God. Okay. So
setup.
we hope that we won't face some internet problem. We hope that we won't face some internet problem. Mm, okay. Anyway, let play this music from Jojo. Like I said, you can go on Facebook and try to screen this on that Facebook, but TikTok, you can screen the song from TikTok. So yeah,
I love
hey man, stop that. Lofa Kante Oye. Yeah, man.
Amadua Zulu, Kuzuneva Yamava, Kalamama Yamavama. I love 2G beats.
Yeah, man, I love this music. I don't know, the music is scaring me crazy. So, folks, if you are watching, continue sharing our show. We hope that we won't face a problem from the SGN because let me just came on. I don't know, Ethan there tried to hold him back, but anyway, his boss is here. Oh, Prince, welcome. How you doing?
Thank you. I'm fine.
Welcome to Screen Vision. Can you introduce yourself to our audience? Who is Prince? And yeah, let's know Prince.
Okay, thank you. The name is Prince J. Nyuan. I am the current chairman for the Bassa Students Association in Rwanda Financial Aid Committee.
Okay. So well, the Bassa people organize your boss man. The all world is he your chairman or the president? How you can call him? Yeah, because I'm asking. I'm asking because you chairman on the committee. You chairing the committee. Anyway, let's leave that. We hope to discuss more about that. Let's bring the secretary on. Uh, are we good now?
Yes, I think it is okay.
You think it is okay?
Are you
Okay.
getting me?
Yeah, you are good.
Are you getting me?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll come back to yes. Let's continue. Yeah. You say you are the chairperson on the financial aid committee of the Grand Bassa Students Association here in Rwanda. And I think you also serve as is our president or chairman for the entire Grand Bassa student before, Prince?
Yes, I served as acting president for 3 years for the Bassa
Ah,
Students
okay.
Association in Rwanda.
You serve as acting president. Okay, that's good. It means that you should know more about the organization. And yeah, let's go to let's go to the secretary, Prince. Can you introduce yourself? I don't know what we got two Prince. So we were just picking Prince people in from the organization to put on the committee or what? Let's hear you.
Yeah. Actually, for those who don't know me, I'm Prince Samwarlei Lahai, by the way.
Prince Lahai, who are you? What's your position?
I'm the Secretary General on the Financial Aid Committee of BASIR.
Okay, thank you. So now let's go back to the chairperson, Prince J Noah, and let him tell us, give us some background about the whole financial aid stock, what brought about it, what I mean, give us some background about it before we can dive, into the. And Victor Mame, thanks for watching. Instead, I'm following closely from Yanza district, Rwanda. Many thanks for. Okay, yeah, let's hear you, Prince.
Yeah, thank you. So, firstly, let me say many thanks to the president, Mr. Indes, for trusting me to serve as chair on the committee. Also, let me say thanks to the Grand Bassa County Superintendent, Mr. Kai Johnson, for always helping the Bassa student back home, back here in Rwanda. Let me go. So, the financial aid is something that funded the entire organization.
Go ahead, sorry.
On the first day of our meeting to fund the organization, when I was elected or appointed, because like we had a short election there, as president, I was very clear to the body that the Bassa Students Association in Rwanda, if it will not be used to benefit Bassa students that will be in need, then coming out. If it will not be used for merit making, then coming out. But if we will use this Bassa Students Association to help the Bassa students that will be in need, then I will be fully into it. From that day, we founded the organization that served as president, acting president. Being the first organization in this place, it was not easy. People get things. We wanted to be so travels and other things. They called us all kinds of names. But how be it, we try our possible best. That is, me and my co-officials, we try our possible best, and we brought it as our students to the first election. So immediately after the election, Chairman Michel Tupinion, who won the election on web ballot, started the financial aid initiative from there. So he funded the financial aid committee, making Rita Tuan the chairman, taking me as co-chair, and then blessing JJ as financial secretary. That was in 2024.
Okay.
So after the committee was funded, we decided to lobby it to get money. And the financial aid committee, we had other committees, there were program committees that they all work together. So we got our first money from Abakanga Jr., who is the assistant minister to the Ministry of Education. We decided to put it to work. So based on that, the leadership turned the money over to the financial aid committee, and we started our program. Right there, students started to benefit from the financial aid program. Then later, we tried to launch a fund drive that will help to support the financial aid program. But then, when we went for the election, Honorable Kai Johnson was not a superintendent. So immediately when Honorable Kai Johnson became superintendent, we reached out to him. Honorable Kai Johnson, this is what we try to take on based on all of unforeseen circumstances that Bassa students are facing here. Immediately, we responded to our call. Being someone who studied outside of Liberia and also understands how students meet with unforeseen circumstances and came to our call. It was the time 2024, 2004, I think around August and September, we raised our first good money. We started $500. We raised only above that we can multiply 2 to 3 times the $500. But actually, $500 was not $500 was not meant for financial aid. It was only meant
Okay.
to support the organization. But then we wanted to try something that let people know that we are serious and students are in need. So we said, okay, so that's the case for corporation, we will use it on the financial aid for the first time. That was under the leadership of Chairman Michel Tupinion. So from there, Superintendent Kai Johnson came in. He gave us the first 1.3 million Rwanda francs, and then we collected other money from the government. We added it there, and then under the leadership, under the chairmanship of Rita Tua, and the presidency under the Michel leadership, the first 12 students benefited from that amount. So based on that, we decided to make it a tradition that every time the bachelor students get money, or every time we have a program and generate something, we might be able to share with students that are in need. Because for one fact, somebody will say, "But how will somebody be in need or somebody don't have money to go to Rwanda to study?" There are unforeseen circumstances. There are a lot of things happening on the way. You can decide today, but you can decide tomorrow. So based on
Sure.
that, when we call on Superintendent Kai Johnson make a promise to us and say, "Bachelor students, I know what it takes to study outside, and I understand there are other things that you need away that you don't have planned for." But since that is the case, in my capacity as a superintendent, I will be able to meet up with the pastor leadership, that is the legislative caucus, and then the local leadership, for us to see how best to budget, even if there's small money for the pastor students here, and you guys will look up to students that are in inauguration, In 2025, the BASIR leadership, that the Grand BASIR County leadership, was able to budget for us 3,000 United States dollars.
Oh,
So based on the 3,000 United States dollars, looking at the exchange rate, when we changed the money, it went up to 4.something million dollars, I think $4.2 million. So based on that, the leadership in their own wisdom as well, under the presidency of Simply Board Index, they thought it was that the money generated from the program, beside the money that Ambassador gave us, there were other money that was generated to add on the money, I need for more students to benefit this time. Taking the number from 12 students to 41 students. So, yeah, the one financial aid program, we were able to vet 41 students with a budget of $5,115,600.
okay.
5,115,600. So that's how the BISA financial aid program came about. And today it's functioning and the number keep increasing. The number of beneficiaries keep increasing. Yeah,
Mm. So you
yeah.
the first time you guys started, you were to finance 12 persons, you supported 12 persons, and now the current stock you got like 41.
Yeah, so when we started first, I think we started with $500. So we were able to help 6 students. But then for the second round, we were able to help 12 to between 12 to 15 students.
Okay.
So, but then this one today, we were able to help 41 students,
So means
both masters and bachelor.
this is the third round now. We are in the third cycle.
Exactly, this is the third cycle, and 41 students benefited from the third cycle, both masters and bachelor program.
Okay, thank you. So, folks, if you are watching, you are watching Screen Vision live. Today, we are in conversation with the Financial Aid Committee of the Grand Bassa Students Association here in Rwanda, and having been listening to the chairperson, I mean, like the Grand Bassa, leadership are actually supporting their students here. They are actually supportive because he listened to the business. He tried to lay, like bro, the whole issue about financial aid stuff. So, and I think if other countries can do the same, they will also help their students. But anyway, that's another, sugar for another tea someday, somewhere. So, let's go back to the chairpersons. Now, you have discussed, you started with the first six, you go back to 12, and now over 12, 13, now you are able to sponsor uh 41 person. What are those criteria, those yardstick? I mean, the process for one to benefit. Is it because you are from uh Grand Bassa, so you just benefit, and how much you guys already giving people? Was it based on situation, maybe your own case or case basis? Let me just say maybe your case is worse than the other person case. For example, maybe I got 5,000 or 500K to pay, and the other man too got 200K. So you look at it, say, let me get it one. What was the criteria for one to benefit from this identical process?
Yeah, thank you. So before the kick out of the process, we listed the eligibility criteria. That is, you had to be a bachelor student. Two, you should be a participation or participational student for the bachelor angle. That is, you should participate into bachelor activities. You can just be a
Mm,
bachelor student, then only apply and don't have time to follow the activities. Another one, you should also follow the bachelor students platform on social media. And lastly, you should be a current student in the universities in Rwanda. Then we have the supporting documents. People should send one letter application, your passport, indicating that you are from Monserrado, McGivy, Russell, or Grand Bassa County. Then with a letter of recommendation. Then lastly, with your valid student card. So based on that, people applied and we received over 48 applications. With all of those criteria names, everything was all qualified in the applications.
Okay,
So
okay.
based on
We'll
that,
come back to.
yeah.
Yeah,
So we
thank you.
gotta do
You.
the vetting process. We gotta do the vetting process. So based on the vetting process, we were able to qualify for the first students for the final vetting. So to get students that are in need, because for one fact, if you say only application will qualify people, anybody can write application for that matter, even if they're not in need. But the fact that it's open to only application, people will write and then they will want to benefit. So based on that, we told all of the applicants to send in their platform. That is, we recommended two persons from our community. You call them, you open your platform because like, we don't want to take somebody password to them tomorrow. If that platform is hard or something happen, they say that I share my password with the Bassa Students Financial Aid Committee. So if you very far away from us, like Yansa had the highest numbers. So what we did was we call every one of them on campus, display your platform before us. We look at how much balance you owed and how your payments are done. If we notice that your payments are done on time, and then you are now being behind in payment, that means you are not financially in need student, but financially need student. So based on that, we collected all of the balances on the platforms and how the payments were made on the platform. So based on that, we decided to appropriate money based on what you owed and based on what you have paid. So that's how
Okay. Yeah,
we got.
we will come back to you now. Let's talk to the secretary. Prince, you following us?
Yes, I'm fine the process.
Yeah, you following the process. Yeah, I saw you were. I mean, we're not writing now, so let discuss the issue tonight. Now, you've been serving as SG, young men like you. I mean, on a committee. How does it feel for a young man like you to be on a committee and you know that there to decide fit? When I say fit, yeah, somebody will be successful, they will not be successful, and, you know, and you are on the committee. Was there any point in time where somebody call you, low, my man? You know, I finish applying you. I mean, you can push my case, although you know I'm really in need of anything, but yeah, you can help me somehow. You can give us, you know, your own insight on that.
First of all, I'm grateful, and I would love to appreciate the leadership for such appointment. And by the way, for no one or no applicants can come before any other platform will say, "Oh, I communicated with the secretary secretly to smooth my process or to make everything happen for me smoothly." Because my chairman said no that on the committee I one person who I want for everything to be done the way in which we told the people. So I'm so excited that every everything was done accordingly, and we never carry on miss step that everything gonna go the wrong way. We work as team, we work accordingly, we work in consultation, we work in making the process for which or the position that are given to us, we brought light and dignity to it, that other people will love to step in such position in time to come, because we've delivered what the people wanted.
But how long the whole vetting, how long the whole process went for when you guys started in? How long it went for?
Okay, the process started October 22, and the application started October 22, and the closing of the application was November 7. So we started from October and we ended November. And after we got all our applications and we went as team to do the vetting. So we received 48 applicants or people who apply for the process. And out of the process, we have 3 person that was not Bassa student, from the information provided and from our source of information, they wasn't Bassa student. So we set them aside.
Hmm.
And after
Yeah,
then,
I'm interested in that part. How you guys got to determine that? Because the two persons you are talking about, they are in the chat room.
the three person, no,
They are not.
they are not part of they wasn't part of our activities. They are not following any low platform, and they never meet all the criteria that was set also. So they are not Bassa student. Actually speaking, they wasn't a Bassa student. So we
Yeah, I look
set
at you.
them
I look
aside.
at you. I look at you determine the person not being your bachelor student. Because there are other people,
Yes,
your father come from this place, and the person will tell you, say, I come. But was there any? Then how you guys can identify that yes, the person from Bassa? How? Because there are some people who live in Grand Bassa. Sometimes the person can speak Bassa good, but they're not from Grand Bassa. They just live there. So
yeah.
how you guys
So
determine
so
that thing?
actually we got to decide such person because the application that means or the link that I was sent or the information I was sent was it only in Bassa student chat room. It was all across the various chat or even librarian community we send a flyer there or we send our materials. So other people saw it as opportunity to say, oh, let me go hustle.
Ah,
And the process was not about hustling, it was about what you need or how you could receive help from the Yuan. It was not all about let me go hustle. So those people we decided we noticed that they are not being part of our activities. They are not tap payers or due payers, or they are not even in our activities. They are not in the group chat, and even
let's leave
their
let's
information
leave the
provided
activity.
is quite.
Let's leave the activity aspect. We're looking at the fact because there are some people who even from
That,
the very grand bachelor you are talking about who in a chat only are not part of your activities. They are not following
okay,
the activity.
so,
So they are not even
so
paying due.
brother,
So now
Yeah, come in.
I come in Prince. I look at all
okay,
determine I come in. I look at all determine the type of person or the person how I mean, looking at what the documents or you say you got inside from other people, maybe somebody call you say, look, I'm not from Grand Bassa or that girl, she's not from Grand Bassa. Is that how you people came about doing it? Or you were looking at maybe certain things like yes, or certain documents that the person will
Let,
provide I come in that will
so,
determine
let
that
me
the
come
person
in.
is Grand Bassa?
Yeah, let me come in. Let me come in. Thank you. Let me come
Yeah,
in.
uh,
yeah, Prince, I
so,
come in, you say, yeah, you want to help Prince?
Yeah, thank you so much. So, the process of the bachelor students, at times, our second chairman, that is the first elected chairman, Mr. Tupeyon, he opened the Bassa Students Association to anyone who wants to participate and who want to be a member of the student. No, even if you're not from Bassa, but you want to be a member because we don't want to be too travelist. So if you want to
Okay.
be a member, you can join, and then we all can work together. So based on that, we have few students who join from other countries and then participating further into the Bassa activities. Even some benefited from this financial aid. Then we come to the issue of denying people. We saw that after we shared the Bachelor student link in various chat rooms, we noticed that a lot of people joined, and then they're not from Bachelor. So that's the reason why when we put out the application, we said, send all your passport. You should come from Maserado, Grand Bachelor, Magibi, or Royal County. So based on your passport, if we see your passport, you said you are from Nima. And then we see a student from Motorado Bachelor, and then you want to put the word that you are from Bachelor. We
Uh,
also
uh,
will do our
uh, sorry, honorable chair. Let me bring you back somewhere. I'm from Lofa, I'm from Roji, but when you check on my passport, I'm from Mosorado. And now you're saying that you looking at people, so it means that so they got people from Montserrat that speak Basso. Is that what you're saying? They got people from Mount Gibi that speak Basso. So it means that you guys are not only looking at just Grand Basso, you know, it means that you're looking at people, all of people who connected with Basso, that can speak Basso as well. maybe grandpas like we talk about Monserralo, we talk about Mangibi because
So,
I know that there are some people.
like the chairman was saying,
Let the
there are
chairman
other
learn.
people.
I
Coming
will
finish,
come to
coming.
you, please.
Okay,
Let the chairman finish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly what you're saying. So the fact that you are from local Canada, but then in your passport a BASIR, is Monserrado, we don't have any
Uh-huh.
dictator to say yeah you are from local Canada. But the fact that you have been participating into the BASIR activity and put yourself into the activities, we never have problem with it. We consider people like that to say come from BASIR. So how the
Okay.
vetting were done. But then we see your passport you are from Nima, and you are not been participating absolutely in all of the BASIR activities. If financial aid and then you apply to here, I'm from BASIR, my brother. We say no, you are not from BASIR because you are not been participating in our activities. Yeah, you were born in Nima, you put that in your passport Nima. You're part from BASIR, but you are not being shown to all that you are from BASIR. So we're not qualify this time. Come and join us, participate in the activities. Maybe next time we'll say, yeah, the guy, his passport is Nima, but then he's from BASIR, and then showing to all that he's from BASIR. That's how the process was done.
Yeah, so then now that those three persons that were disqualified according to the SD, that those people you're detect that those people that are from they are not from Grand Basso. Yeah,
Look at they're not
that's
from BASIR.
a reason why I'm asking the yardstick that you guys use that you're using because now
Yeah.
you say you just get Monserralo, you talking about Mangibi, so maybe those people from Mangibi or they may come from maybe they came from Monserralo.
In
Yeah,
a passport,
so
the
so
two person in a
I
so
mean
passport,
SG where you come. Yeah, let him.
two person in a passport, they came from Nima County. I don't let me be specific to one, but I will not go that far. One came from Kanwin, Nima County.
Okay,
Then
okay.
another person, as he said, you from Lofa County, but you put Monserrado. Another person from Lofa County in a passport is there clearly. And or Zozo, or something like able to put in a passport from Nima
Uh-huh.
from Lofa County. Yeah. So that
Okay.
how
Thank you.
people
Yeah,
is.
SG, let's hear you now. You can all up. You want to say something about
yeah, so the process, other people who they wanted to benefit. So those people have not been part of activities. They are not being part of every other activity that are pertaining to BASA. They only stand to benefit after they heard about financial aid. So we want to set a precedent that if you know you from BASA, next time you should be a participant of BASA activities. It shouldn't be only financial aid before you know that you from BASA. So it was how that three people were set aside. Then when we went through the process, we were left with 45 person, and those 45 person or the 45 people that left, we will disqualify four.
it?
Four people were disqualified because when we went through the process of vetting criteria, those people was not they never meet up our criteria that was set. Some of them, some of them they have their supportive document tell us that they don't need financial aid.
Okay.
Yes, because other people they feel that the money was they were meant for the pastor students, so they should benefit as pastor students. So which of course it was meant for those who needed it
Okay.
or those
Thank you.
who are in need.
So from my own understanding from what you guys are just discussed, it means that because the chairman said the previous chairperson for the Grand Pastor left it open. Say once you are from Liberia or let's assume you are from Liberia, even if you're not from Grand Pastor, you can stay affiliated. And from what I just understand from your discussion is those people, one of the reasons why they were already disqualified because they were not fully participating into you guys activities. They were in the chat
Yeah.
room because let's take for example, if I'm from Lofa now, like your say is open. If I'm from Lofa and then I buy my passport, I got Monserrado, but now I part of Grand Pastor stuff. So meaning I attend meetings, I pay my due, every activities are there. It means I will be qualified somehow.
Sure, sure, sure.
Yeah. So folks, if you are
So
watching
yeah,
this vision, I come in, we are in conversation with the financial aid committee of the Grand Bassa Students Association here in Rwanda. They've been talking about, the issue of financial aid, those people who benefited. And I love the number. The numbers it start from like small, the number growing. So it means that maybe the next 2 to 3 years to come, you guys will be, supporting more than 100 students here, looking at the way the number increasing. But that's something I want to find out. Let's take for instance, there are some people, yeah, some people who, how many master students, let come from that point is for how many master students you got, so supported in undergraduate students. Do you have the number?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
supported 40 master students and then 27 undergraduate students.
Okay.
14
So
master students,
14 master students here and
7 undergraduate students.
so now, what looking at the percent? What was the percentage that was set up? Was it maybe we say it was 60%? We give out, or you just look at the main e-learning platform. You notice that maybe they may get like 400K to pay. The other may get 300K to pay. Other may get 500K to pay. Now, in that kind of a situation, how you guys when disbursing those funds to the people? You guys notice that I got understand that there are some people who receive 120K, people receive 300K, just that, and all those people they are master students. So how?
Yeah, thank
Wow.
you. So we had a benchmark that based on this is a financial aid and then it's not a scholarship. So the committee decided that for the master students, we divide into two categories, year one and year two. So that is those that just started a program, the
Mhm.
committee believed that they still have up to 2027 and they can still benefit from financial aid.
Okay.
Then those that are about to graduate 2026 next year, it's possible that they may not benefit again. So we divided into two categories. Based on the two categories, we decided to allot money, certain amount to students that owe from 500 and above. Because we wanted this to make impact. So if you owe 500 and above, we give you we put it into specific category. It was like 800, 900, 1,000, or 700. We put it into one category. Then those that owed maybe below 500, we put it into one category. Then we come to the year one students. You said no, how we paid our fees here in Rwanda. But the master student is paid monthly. So we thought it was that we look at it and then we saw students were only paying per month. Nobody went above, nobody had paid for the entire school year or had paid above. So based on that, we put into one category and we allotted special amount to them. And for the bachelor student as well, we divide the category. So that is those that enter in final year, those that already in final year have paid some of that money, and those that already pay half of that amount, and then those that about to start their maybe semester. Because yeah, in Unilife, other students will be starting their semester in January. So based on
Okay.
that, we look at students that are about to start, we haven't even registered, we haven't even paid a cent. We allotted special amount to them. Then those students who started January and have paid maybe 40, 50, 25% of that money, we allotted certain amount to them. Then those students who owe less, maybe that semester coming to an end in December and they'll be starting or any time, or some of them are already paid at school but they owe less, but then financially they are in need. We also help some and we clear some of them that school fees as well. So how the process was divided based on what we gathered from the platform, we allotted special amount to special group like that. Now, how everybody, other people benefited 130,000. Don't want to be specific here, we say XYZ. So other people benefited 200,000, other benefited 120,000 based on what they had on the platform and based on the payment structure that we saw. Yeah.
Yeah,
So that how
also based on that, because there are a lot of people I receive calls from some people when I posted the flyers about hosting you guys. People are like, but how did they guys were when they were doing the whole or allotment process? There are some people we are doing masters, but they give some people they pay like give some people 160K when we're 20K, get some put 200K. And so it's good that, so folks, I think you get the clarity now from the chairman. It means that because you guys on the same master level, so you guys have to, get the same. Like our year one students, year one and year two students will not have the same, payment based on what he just explained. Because for if you are staying in your year one as a master student, it means that you still have the privilege to benefit from the next or the next, financial aid cycle. So those who are already in their year two and about to graduate, those people that are really in need. So it means that your situation, they are not the same. You just starting the man already is about to end. So we can't hold a man because it pay the same money. Look at you, give you 200K, you get a man 200K, and the man need maybe 250K to finish with study. So it means that you and he will not have the same funds. Yeah, there are a lot of people been calling in. That's why I want us to wanted you to make clear to the public, because it's have to do with money. And when it comes to money, everybody want to take their pens and paper to write down. Just imagine what you're explaining. You are not from you are from Grand Bassa maybe, or you are not from there. Maybe you want to be affiliating member, but you are not part of activities. You're not doing anything. You're not paying your due. You are not contributing a chat room, nothing. You just there. And then the moment you hear about money, you want to apply now because you feel that free money sitting down somewhere. Saying you say, yeah, the money come that they send it for the group, so everybody should benefit. And there are other noise being in the corridor, honorable chairman. There are certain people who benefited from this financial aid process, some part of the second cycle. And those people, they 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 benefited from the financial aid, but information reaching us that the courses they apply, they fail in most of those courses. So now they see the new this the legal cycle again. Those same people come back again to benefit. I'm like, you are in year one last year, and then we supported you. We expect you to be in year two at this time. Then you stay in year one. Then you come out again for another financial aid. You just wasting money, or we not looking at the progress. We not giving it because you from Grand Bassa, or you are in need. Is that what we're doing? Or we also looking at people who making progress as well?
Yeah, thank you, Honorable CEO. Like we said, this is a financial aid. It's not a scholarship. So people say scholarship belongs to scholars. So the aim of the bachelor students is not to help those that are only smart.
So it means that okay,
But
we help you there,
the
yeah. I come in. So it
fact
means that
that you continue,
it means that if we give you our money in the year, you're supposed to be in year one. Let us assume I will pay your whole year one school fees. Yeah, or we pay portion, meaning your year one school fee was completed. Now we expect you by next year that you should be in year two. Yeah, we expect that you be in year two by maybe last year, this year you should be in year two. Then we notice that you stay in year one. You stay in year one. That's why the money we pay. And we really looking at your courses. You maybe you had the 20 courses to carry. Out of 20 courses, you fail in 15. So it means that every year that same person, because it's not on a merit basis, we're not looking at scholarship. So it means that those same people will still be benefiting from the financial aid stuff, like what you say.
exactly, Mr. CEO, the fact that you continue to apply effort.
Mm.
In theory, in school had so many other different ways. So, but the fact that you continue to apply effort, we not give you our money for you to sit down and fill the code. But we see you going to school, we see you apply effort all of the times. You continue to try your best. We believe that one day we will continue to push you and you reach your level. We believe one day, even you pass 5 year, next year you'll be able to pass 6 or 7. The first year you'll be able to pass 8 or 9. And we'll continue to push you until you reach your goals. Everybody had a goal. But there are different ways we're going to reach there. We all cannot reach the goal at the same
So
time.
it means that whether you spend 10 years in level one, no problem, we're going to put our money. So if you are having your kid, if you have your kid and you find your kid in that kind of a situation, will you continue supporting the kid, or will you find another alternative? Because you
Better,
can't get somebody who you can't be spending money behind somebody. I understand we say everybody doesn't have the same level of thinking. I do agree, but we should understand that we came here to study. That's the first thing. So you can't tell me that every time Mr. Paul we apply for financial aid. We give Mr. Paul financial aid, we pay for 5 module for Mr. Paul the other year. We know that maybe we check when he starts, man, I only 5 module, I get chemistry, I get this one. Then the next year again, Mr. Paul come again with the same 5 module, gain face again, we gain. The following year again, Mr. Paul come again with the same 5 module. So then you telling me that we'll continue to, it's almost like you wasting the money. We'll continue to waste our money behind Mr. Paul and we are not seeing progress. Because some people they will pretend that they are making progress, but deep down they know they are not making progress. Because for me, waking every morning, you see me going to school, I wear my uniform, it means that I'm making progress. But when I go to school, right after school, I can't take my book, I don't steal it. And at the end of the day, I feel, but because you see me going to school every day now, so yeah, you see I'm making progress. So it just because you see the person going to school every time, then they are making progress.
Thank you, Mr. CEO. One thing, I had a classmate before. That guy used to study more than me. But every time we go for exam, that guy, when we got 8 subjects, maybe probably he will fail 4 or 5. I will not use to study more, I will pass all. So the situations are different. But the fact that you continue to apply effort and we see your effort, we will continue to help you. If the need arises, the leadership will be able to reach out. If you need help, like for example, if you need study class instructor, if we have similar such a case now, because for now we don't have such case right now, the leadership, I show the leadership back then or leadership at the time will be able to reach out and help you in the process where they will be able to get 1 or 2 study class instructor to help you. Like we said, the Bassa student is not here to leave any student behind. No matter how many subjects you fail, we will still do everything possible to get you to your goal. The fact that you
Okay.
continue to apply effort.
Okay. Let SG come in small. You been quiet for a while. SG, what's your input on this one? You because he's saying that you guys don't have a case, but we got information that in Yanza, we got one person who is part of the technical financial aid stock that that facing issue like that. The person was last year, the person benefited from this thing. And then we expect the person at least by this year they should make some progress. But now the person still yucking back again. You're giving the person more money again. And the day the person stay at certain level again. We see the person going, but I mean, anyway, let's hear you on this one, SG. You getting me? Prince Lie. Let's hear you now.
How do you say, sir?
Oh my God. What's your take on this
Your,
thing we
your,
are this topic we are discussing? You've been following the chairman discussion. What's your own input on that? We help people, who we believe that those people we say, yeah, since the person making progress, it means that every year, if you're supposed to get 10 module to carry, but every year you carry the 10 module, we give you financial aid. That 10 module, you
so
pay ISA. Yeah, let's hear you on this.
in that case, we are not going to deny anyone the opportunity to benefit. But I believe that the only thing we have to do is to encourage those people so they can keep making effort at least to leave that particular level behind. Instead of you being to level 1 for 10 years, at the same time you are receiving support from maybe the Bassa Students Association. The opportunity is yours. So then you keep making opportunity. It means your effort to apply. I believe you won't be denied. But by the way, it will be going against you, and the leadership have to like find means to help you through what you are now from means that you are now open with what you need to know. They need to at least to advise you or give you some words of encouragement. But like when you even denying this person, you're doing it more worse because when the person go and sit down, instead of they doing it small, small, and if you deny them the opportunity and they go and sit down, I mean, I would say at the end of the day they will blame you. Instead of they having 10 molus and they only pass 2, they won't want to be blamed for that. So I don't think it is necessary that anyone be denied before they shift their blame on the leadership. Oh, and I was stranded, I've been sitting home, and I have 4 modules to complete, but since then I asked for financial aid, I was unable to receive. So it better you assist them or you give them the opportunity, then you watch the process or you keep encouraging them.
Mm. So folks, if you are watching, I want to say thanks for joining us. This is Screen Vision, and in conversation with the financial aid committee of the Grand Bassa Students Association here in Rwanda. They guys are telling us that the issue is financial aid, so it's not scholarship, or yeah, maybe a scholarship to tell you whether you are making progress in the school, how many your grade points. They are not looking at that. The idea is that even once they give you the money, you're supposed to you get 10 module and then they pay for all 10. You go there, you only passing one. The year you come out again, next year again, you get another money again, you passing the same one. They don't have problem. The idea once you're making progress, just continue coming for the money. They'll get rid of you. I hope I'm saying your man.
Surely, surely.
Okay, so let go for a short commercial break. When we come back, we're going to pin the number on the screen. Maybe if somebody have a question, they can ask. But by the way, we want to say greetings to the Lahai Students Association acting president, Mr. Frederick A. Donner, and our folks who are watching us. We got Sylvester Blessing JJ. He's following. We have Courage Washington. She's watching. Thanks for joining us, Courage. We have Victor Mame. Victor Mame is watching. And who is this? Is it Elijah? Yeah, also watching. Good, thanks for joining us. Please share our show. Mr. Johnson, thanks for joining us. Please share our show. And this is what we do here every time to discuss national issue. And the thing is that those people who are benefiting from this identical initiative, they actually appreciate it, because I see some people in the comment section saying that you guys are actually doing well. To get money is not an easy thing, and people feel that once you travel, you come out here, it means that you get everything. And I love the way you put it. There are some unforeseen circumstances that you and myself we will not expect or will not be expecting, but it just happened. There are some people who came here. I mean, they lost their sponsors. Yeah, some of them had two sponsors, they lost them. There are some people who came, they are only depending on their mom or somehow, because she was working, and then now she's no longer, have a job to do. So like the way she already sponsoring, sending money, it's not like that. So to see the grandfather student coming in with such of initiative, and not just leaving it, narrowing it to only grandpa. So they say yes, grandpa county alone. Once you from Moserado, you from Man Gibby, and me, some of y'all can speak back, so let everybody come together. We will still support. And I really want to appreciate the leadership from Grand Bassa that you talk about. I saw the superintendent. They go on time, man. The superintendent came with whole entourage. Like those guys are more than 10, no? Know how many that came here they go on time for your program?
Yeah, the number were around 7 to 8 persons.
Wow. Everybody came to support. Yeah, I love the energy. I saw I mean, you guys chat up boss. I saw the whole team, that was going for the program. And that's why leadership call for a good to support. Don't just sit. Every time people want us to be coming to their door every time. So it's important that you also support somebody who is struggling to study. And by the way, it means that those people who they helping, they are already crying. They all on the street in Rwanda. They don't have no. Those people have their parents still supporting them, but the grandpas are only pushing them small, at least contributing towards their studies. So you gotta know, like when people like go on the radio, say, ladies and gentlemen, the grandfathers to the association people, they're suffering in Rwanda. They don't have no. Everybody here have their parents supporting them, but one way or the other, they are somehow stranded and people helping, but they still doing their normal thing. They in their houses, living their life, but people just contributing when it comes to their education process. So let me put the number on the screen. I try to get the JoJo music again to play. And I also want to say thanks to the honorable from what the Bon County, Honorable Colette. Honorable Colette just sent another three students here, in Rwanda here to study. He had one student here before, and he just sent another three students. We want to appreciate you, Honorable Colette, for your hard work. That's why leadership call for a good to educate the young. They say, help me when I pay. No, not ask me. I want to sing. If you helping me, help me now. Yeah, I help you. Won't give me that nana. I need it. If you help me now. Yeah, let me try to lay my hand on that song. I think it can help us to do something here. But you can call this number. What is the number? 079 080 210 you can call this number and you will be part of the conversation. You can call. Let's hear you. If you got any question, you got any input to make. 079 080 2109. Yeah, you can help in the process. You can contribute whether a question or maybe you have a suggestion to make. It will help the team because uh, we have a caller on the line right now. Good evening.
Yes, good evening, Mr. Ballah.
Yeah, your name and where are you calling from, sir?
My name is Sylvester Blessing JJ, and I call you from Kichichura District.
Okay, you've been following the conversation. What's your take? What's your
Yes,
own
thank you
question?
very much. I would like to contribute to the conversation and also good evening to your studio guest. And I would like to sincerely appreciate the Bassa leadership for this initiative. As one may recall that this initiative started last year, and now we are seeing the uptick in the financing potential Bassa students who wanting to give back to the country. And I sincerely appreciate the county authority for empowering the diaspora community, especially in human capacity development. But one quick question I have for the studio guest, as a citizen of the son of the soul, Grand Bassa County, and I've been hearing rumors, especially with those people who were who were giving financial aid. I would like to know whether the list will be published because I've been hearing back and forth uh, people publishing lists and giving back, signal back home in Liberia. So I would like to know if the list will be published, whether there will be further clarity made to that effect. Thank you very much.
Okay, I didn't get that clear. Are you saying the activities that were done by the committee, there are other information going out there that is now sounding well?
No, what I'm trying to say, because on the inception there was some net ceilings with some applicants.
Okay, okay.
That's how I wonder
Okay,
whether
so
the
now
list
you
will
want
be
you want to
okay.
find out whether they will publish the list.
Yes, yes, after the committee initial decision.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. Uh,
Thank you.
that's our own man, Sylvester Blessing JJ. He's want to know. By right, the list should be published. Everybody need to see the list, and we too. The last time when I came here, I was on the platform. I was in conversation with the library community here in Rwanda, their financial aid committee. I was saying all those who are applying for the financial aid, if you know that you don't want for your need to be published, don't apply for it. Because when we get your name, we will share it all around, make the world to know that at least somebody contributed towards your education. So the question the conversation is asking is this: when you guys going to publish? By ready list should have been up by now. Let's hear you on this one.
Yeah, thank you. So as a committee, we were charged with the social responsibility to do our vetting and then report to the leadership. If as a committee we were not given the exact amount, we work along with the leadership to do the payment, make sure that those amounts appropriated be paid accordingly. So the last time I faced similar issue in the group chat, but then we don't have the power as committee to publish the list. So it is so responsibility of the leadership to decide whether the list will be public. Understand that we are a committee and then our TOR, that is term of reference, were all determined by the leadership. So we did our work and then turn it over to the leadership, which we gather the process, for the payment, for the smooth payment, and then making sure that the amount allotted be paid to the individual account. So we did all of that, and then we are done with the process, giving our final report to the leadership. So it left up to the leadership whether they will publish a list or not, but we made a recommendation, which the leadership also had on the report we gave them. So we look out to the leadership. If the leadership will publish it, a fine, it will be in our interest as well. But for us as committee, we wanted the list to be published. We wanted the leadership actually to publish the list. It will even raise such a concern. It brought serious noise, but yet then still, we told people, if you know that you don't want that need to be published, get to the financial aid and for a county, and not for individual, for the individual to decide, say, yeah, I don't want the list to be published. We're talking about accountability. We're talking about more help. We still need help from the county. So as a committee, we thought about that when the list is published, we believed it will even bring in more BASIR people to help because transparency and accountability are already moving. The leadership will be trusted. And then we'll see more people. In fact, the one time we have a person, I believe if we can do that with accountability and transparency, I believe our net financial aid or program will have more than 20 BASIR people from all around the world to be here today. But then the leadership had their own way of running that leadership. So we still looking at the leadership. We already submitted our final report to them. So we're still looking at the leadership, but we don't have the power to publish it on any social media or get copy to any of the media
So
platforms.
but you told them already that you encourage them that they should publish the list.
Yeah. I think our brother that asked a question in Birmingham Wisdom, I wrote openly in the group chat that as a financial aid committee, we said we wanted the list to be published. We said in the group chat, Ballah and us, but we don't care. In fact, based on what we wrote in the group chat, other people back off. Other people
But when you
say,
say
yes,
it brought a lot of noise, why the noise came? Why was the noise that came about? Why
yes.
noise circulating around what?
During our part, majority were saying, we don't want the list to be published. Why don't want the list to be published? You guys said that the figures that attached to what you guys are giving us. Like, for example, you were read there, SYC received 130,000. Our sponsors, our parents back home, when they hear the word 130,000, it sounds so big in our ears. It sounds so large to the extent that they don't even want to send us rent. They don't even want to send us school fee. We will struggle to justify it, how that money was used to our parents. Even if we tell them say the 130,000 is equivalent to maybe $100 a year, they will not say believe it. They will still want to look at the amount in Liberia. Because Liberia will 130,000 is a lot of money. So our people will just be assuming and will be serious step back for us. So we only agree that the listing should be sent to the county leadership, where the county leadership, the local leadership will photocopy and share with various lawmakers for them to know that the money that was placed in the budget for the BASIR student was used for the intended purpose.
So
For them to
what's about somebody who in the diaspora, who in the US or Canada, who would love to contribute? Because something not rest somewhere. Something not rest somewhere. If you tell me that, sorry, if you tell me that you cannot publish the list because people are saying that you give up 120,000 for example, then your parents know that Liberian dollar and the people more are not seeing you. The reason why you're not putting Liberian dollar in front, you're saying Rwanda francs. So Rwanda franc or you can even say equivalent to USD is this. So the people will know because issue we're talking about transparency. Why you think the leadership don't want to? Because for you, you said your committee been pushing for the list to be published.
sure.
Yeah. And other people saying that it shouldn't be published. Because there are other people who name on our list. They know very well that their parent is supporting them fully to the letter. Like I don't really need when it comes to the financial aid something. But because that grand BASIR money, that politician money, so everyone will eat some. So that's how they apply. And then they were successful. So now they don't want to see their name on financial aid list. Then maybe the money in the country, or maybe for example your parents are gonna be in the country there. They see your name on the list, your son name on the list. Your parents call you, but what happened? Why are you on that list? I paying your school fee. What happened? And you saying that there is no mean for you to justify to your daddy, so it means that the people effort. So you not sharing it to the legislative caucus. Yeah, it just being a secret part So now the rest of the group, even those people who benefited from the list, from the money, they won't even see their name because I guess that it's not even in the chat room. It's not even there.
It's not even in the chat room. It's not absolutely in the chat. But we're still looking up to the leadership. It's not yet late. We just presented
The
the
thing
list.
is that a good style? Is that a good practice? As a leadership, is that a good practice for you guys to keep the list and people send their high-end money, for supporting students here to go to school? At the end of the day, you guys did the entire process perfectly, and you got the final report. Why you can publish it and then you turn it over to the leadership and they still keeping it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like I said,
we have a call. Let me talk to the person. Hello.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Yeah. Good evening. Your name? Where are you calling from?
Okay, this is Victor Mame, and I do join you from Yamsa District, Rwanda.
Okay. Let's hear you.
Yeah, so I just called to appreciate the Bassa Financial Aid Committee, for the job well done. The chairperson in presence of Prince Nyuan and that of the deputy choice, they did extremely well, you know. And then the issue with the publishing of the list, just like what you said, people have to be sincere. Like, for example, if I never needed financial aid, I couldn't have applied for financial aid. Since I came in this country during my bachelor program, I didn't struggle, when it comes to tuition payment. So I never bother myself with, applying anything that having to do with tuition payment because my tuition was coming on time. But
Okay.
then for the master program, I started to experience, some difficulty. That's why I took the opportunity to apply. And then luckily for me, they saw the need. They were, very, very professional in the vetting process. They decided to, extend help to some of us, which of course was necessary.
Oh, so you
So
you are you are you are one of the
now the issues
beneficiary.
of hello.
You are one of the beneficiary.
Yes, I'm one of the beneficiaries.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. So when I received when I got that benefit, the same day I published it, thanking them. I even added it on my starter. I called my sponsor. I told him that the Bassa Association paid 100K on my platform. He was very happy. Oh, better we thank God for that. The Bassa people they are helpful. He said a lot. So it was not something that you receive, then you said only you don't want people to know. For me, I made it public. I added it to my WhatsApp status. I published it around, even in our church chat room,
And
I
that's the
shared it
that's the
around. It
right
was a
thing to
happiness. It
do.
was a good news. You see that? So if other people receiving it and then maybe they don't want people to know, yeah, so I don't really know. I don't see the need. Maybe they can discuss. If the need will not be published, maybe they can be given back to the county authority. Yeah, so once again, I call to extend my profound gratitude to, the committee. They did extremely well. And, the entire Bassa leadership, they are doing well. Among the zero county gathering, yeah, they are very, very doing well when it comes to, helping students to navigate their ways through. They are doing well. Many thanks to them, and thank you too for
Okay.
the show tonight.
Thank you, my dear brother. That's the man Victor Mame. He's one of the beneficiary of the financial aid that were given out by the Bassa Students Association here in Rwanda. So you listen to Victor. Victor, you see what Victor did? Victor was really appreciative, telling you guys thank you. Even by calling on the platform tonight, expressing his gratitude, it means a lot. It means that even those who paying their money, if they are sitting right now following the conversation, they will love to send another money. Say yes, at least we have made impact in somebody's life, and this identical person is giving back, telling us thank you. But not other people who don't want for the list to go out. and you just sharing it among, and the good thing about it, the people that are sharing it among, they are politicians. So and they don't see people. Maybe they might hold it, you're discussing something that will not stay published yet to circulate it. But I don't think it's supposed to work like that. What you guys doing is that you're also blocking your way for other people not to contribute. Because there are other people in other countries. Once the people see such a list, see the amount that were allotted for contributing towards people education. I mean, somebody could just say the course, say, but these students are doing well. Let me send someone at 500. At least that 500 when the teacher can help to pay 2-3 person fees again. You'll be making impact. But then it is what it is. We try to reach to the leadership. Yeah, we reach to the leadership to find out from them why they don't want to publish the list. Is it I don't know, a society thing? Poor people need, you want for people need to. but Prince, from your own corner, why you think the leadership not really want to post the list? You think because of the discussion you guys had in the chat room is the reason, or they to have their own reason, or we they don't want to share the information? Because the last
Well,
time I saw you when y'all went for a program, a training program, it was all on social media, the leadership train, blah blah blah. It's just a amount of people. You guys are holding your certificate, taking picture. So why now you're getting published? Your published all of one it was clear. Oh. Now they posting, they say send the money to your pay post training school fee. They don't want to publish it. Yeah, let's
yeah,
hear you.
but actually, for me, I don't really know what's the motive behind it. But then I think the leadership will better be able to explain this. But even in our report, we also made recommendation that at least the Bassa Students Association should try to get at least 1 or 2 scholarships a year. And the financial aid, could not help other students to the 40s. There are other students that here absolutely lack sponsorship. They just made up with that unforeseen circumstances, and then if you help them to pay 200, 300,000 for them, they will go for that while. After that 200, 300,000 elapsed, they sit down, and then they wait again for another financial aid. So we made recommendation in that the bachelor students to be able to reach out to potential people, humanitarians that will be able to help at least give up 1 or 2 scholarships a year. So we believe that publishing the list on Facebook, on other social media platforms, will also help for us to achieve that scholarship. But we don't really know the motive behind not publishing the list. But I believe the leadership will be able to explain better why they don't
Yeah,
want to publish.
we will reach, and you see the point you're pushing now. There are
Yeah,
other people because they're helping you guys helping. Yes, you pay somebody again. Maybe for example, the person start going to school like for 6 months now because of money, and we check on the person platform, they got like 600,000 to pay, and when you pay like 100 or 200,000 Rwanda franc. So it means that once the person go to school, maybe say like sometimes on school now you like then not even like to continue say, but you're supposed to cover this one. Why you pay this one? You should stay with. So it means that the money you pay almost like I don't know it really it making impact or it almost like a waste on the other side or what I find it difficult to wrap my head around it. So it is good the point you are pushing. There should be or tuition payment. The financial aid to it should be in form of because when the scholarship, fully funded scholarship comes in many forms. Sometimes they pay your fees, they give you insurance, they give you stamping, they pay your rent. But there are some fully funded scholarship they only pay your full tuition. So if you can pay somebody 1 year tuition, which will be, I mean, it's not even $1,000 US. All depends when I want to graduate. It's not even $1,000 US. You pay the person full tuition, at least that one you make or impact as well. So, like you said, one of the way people could contribute when once the list out there, people seeing it, they could say yes. And looking at the recommendation you got made, if you publish the listing, you also add a recommendation there, let people see it. People start to get copies and start to discuss this thing in the corner. Say, yeah, but I think we can help these people. But by keeping the listing, so somebody will say something not read somewhere. Yeah, something not read somewhere. The SD you were talking, but I don't know, it was because of network or you went to, yeah. So
My
you been
phone,
following your
my
what?
phone went low. My phone went low. I decided to put it on
Oh,
charge.
okay. 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 So we were talking about the listing. You guys, done with the entire process. You got a list, you already pay people fees, you disperse the funds to people. Now you gotta find a listing. Why you guys are not publishing the listing? You say you send it to the leadership because your job was not to publish, just to get everything set up, and, do your vetting, and at the end of the day, you send a report to them. Why you guys are not publishing it from your own angle? Why do you think the leadership don't want to publish the list? Because the chairman was giving his own.
So I think we were assigned to do certain job, and we did. We turned over to the leadership. So I think that, in my own opinion, the leadership have their own reason of keeping that listing uncovered and not being published.
Oh, no, boy.
But yes, because we presented whatever that needed to be presented to them, and everyone saw it. They benefited, those who benefit. So I don't think the leadership should have kept that late without publishing it to encourage more people to come in. Because I think when other people that we seeking help from as leader, or we want aid from, when they having to see a particular amount of students who are benefited from the listing, I think they will be more encouraged to see how best that old level put in our support to where we see people making effort. But when we keep the listing, I don't think it is necessary that other people will come in to help. So by the way, I cannot question the leadership. I cannot question their decision because a reason is best known to them, which of course have not been brought forth as for the rest of the community dweller of the Yuan to get to understand their reason of they keeping a list. But the job we were given to do, we done and submitted whatever that needed to be submitted.
All right, Prince. All right, Prince. But it means that, but in your own mind, you want for the list to be published, right?
They have to, in my
Okay.
own mind,
Okay. Thank
because
you.
I know we did nothing wrong behind the scene that will have the listing, or that will have the list not to be published. We have nothing under the sleeve that we are we are hearing from anyone.
Okay. Thank you. It's clear. Your points are clear.
Let me
Yeah,
just read,
because
let me just read this in quickly. One of
yeah.
the reasons why we decided to publish a list is this because we have other people that supported the financial aid that are not in government. We believed if you send a listing to the county caucus, the county caucus will not go to those guys that are in the private sector to say, yeah, let me share the report with you guys. They will not do it. But I think if we publish the report, we tag those guys in. I believe it will encourage them more. It will encourage, even for them to reach out to other people, reach out to other people, say, yeah, there's a need to have a Bassa student. We are seeing the transparency and accountability based on the letter we gave them. So that's the reason why we keep pushing. Publish the listing. Let other people that give out 1 or 2 cents, let them feel proud. We can even mention that SYC, thank you for total money, get this is a report. And they will be so proud, my brother, by keeping the lesson. Other people who benefited, who gave us support, who are not in government, will not see anything. And they will just feel we are eating the money. And if you call them, they will not want to come back here again. So that's it. Thank you, my brother.
And see Thomas, and he get my father knew Thomas D in it. See the question, Thomas. See what Thomas telling me. He saying Thomas. Thomas, you not make business like, but seriously, my dear brother. You can tell me that people give you money, tell me to my like country I hear from should establish similar thing. Watch out for Lofa. Anybody who will benefit from if Lofa County establish such a thing here initiative, anybody who will benefit from Lofa County or financial aid, that listing will be published. If you don't want for your name to be there, it will not be there. We're talking about transparency. You are a young man coming. I don't know whether you are a young man or you are an old man coming up. Maybe you are a young man, I guess, and you're making such a statement. Can you imagine young person making such a statement? We're talking about transparency. Can't they give you money and then you benefit from it? They pay your school fees. Now we in a world where once people do something for you, they should be, you should be thankful to the people. So because you were not calling, you don't know those people. But when they publish a name to the public see that, oh yes, the Grandfather Student Association, they received this amount, and this is what they did with it. They were able to spend this amount on scholarship, and they are still in need of more based on the number that they receive. You see, like the mommy pushing that. I think the chairman make a certain point that they need to also give a scholarship that will pay full tuition for people, not to be paying 200K. And you heard students who benefited from it just now call. Mommy say, oh yes, it's good. More especially to people who are in need. Mommy sell it. And then you dare telling me that the country you found they should publish the listing. Come go, you're supposed to come from low and then let the need come out, and you benefit from it. And let the guy benefited from this thing, the Thomas guy. That's the reason why he he making the kind of anyway, we want to appreciate you guys for joining us. Folks, if you've been watching us, we want to say thanks for joining the conversation. This is our own, that why we're just thinking in your own labor, man. I don't have anything in mind for somebody. By the way, I wasn't the one who gave the money to the county. The county did it on her own because she was like, yeah, our students out there, they need this thing. We need to help them one way or the other. So they did it. And then they finished. We believe that because we say financial aid and people who are in need. So in our own mind, we believe that all those who benefited from that financial aid stock, those are people who are in need. That's why we're thinking. Because the financial aid, for people who are actually in need. So it means that when you benefit from it, meaning you are in need of it. So while the big deal is that when you publish your name on social media or publish your name and say, oh, this amount of students benefited from it. Why do you think? Okay, anyway, that's good. So we want to say thanks to you guys for joining us. And if there's anything that we left out, maybe that you want to say, and then you can just say and then give a parting comment so we can call it a day. Let's start with the secretary.
Come in again. I'm not getting you.
I said, is there anything that we left out, during the discussion that you want to, say, and then you can just give a parting comment to leave us.
Actually, for me, I would love to appreciate the leadership for the level of hard work. Actually, people benefited, and the beneficiaries should always work along with the leadership to see the sources of the leadership, that there will be more income, so that we can be able as Liberians, not just only Barbarians, to
I come
support
in,
our brothers.
yeah, I come in shortly. Let me squeeze the call. Hello? Hello?
Mr. Ballah?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you very much.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, Sylvester, you are live. Let's hear you.
Yes. So I just want to squeeze in this quick question. And actually, sincerely, I appreciate the committees for doing its work. But I would like to pose this direct question to the chairperson of the committee. I saw a notice from him that he's planning of resigning from the committee or resigning from community activities, and which of course we still need him around to, nurture our initiatives with his expertise. So I would like to directly ask him whether he's still considering relinquishing his post, and then forget about community activities.
I mean,
Thank you very much.
you can't promote it, man. Look at that man.
Answer the
Thank
brother
you.
quickly. There's a saying
Also,
that says
the person won't resign.
the best doesn't know when to leave the stage.
Okay.
For a good 5 years, I have been serving in positions in the Liberian community, and I believe that there are other potential young guys who can do the same like me. So the fact I'm still around, I think it's better that I get on the side, monitor the process, and give some advices where necessary before I can leave this place. So, Mr. Blessing, thank you for the accomplishment. But then, like I said, I have one more inauguration. I'll be presenting certificates to the winners. Right after then, I'll be resigning from student politics. And that's going to be open. I'm going to put it on social media, on Facebook, in chat rooms for people to know that I resigned from all student political activities. Yeah, I'm gonna continue. I'm
Are you,
gonna
are you
yes.
telling us that you're going on the you going to another level now in the politics thing? You forgetting about students activities, but you're going up another
Yeah,
level.
going up to the national scene. I'm not gonna forget my students politics exactly.
Okay.
So also I'm going to definitely do what I said.
Okay, so JJ, you all the man. I mean, the man say entire now. Let somebody take it to him, man. Let me go rest. Yeah, let's student here get a lot of headache. Let me go rest more. Yeah, so come here. Let's go. You were in Prince. Yeah.
So, like I was saying, early leadership do more in times to come. We we still have potential young people that need help, that need to achieve their goal. So, as member, we will always remain supportive. That we will see more to come in, and we appreciate those people that sent in their helping hands that was able to reach the leadership at this point. So let the leader say keep doing more.
You are now informed. Go check on the. Okay, thank you so much. Thomas, I will let me help you in this one. They got a Studi Institute scholarship. It's a fully funded scholarship. It comes every year. Right now, it's open. If you got a bachelor, you can apply. Yeah, that scholarship. That scholarship. All those people that benefited from it, they got your names. The list can come up, your country, and then the course you apply for. Everything can come up. So it means that because you not see it, then it's not happening. The scholarship can come. Go check on the Studi Institute website. Go there. Or just type SR scholarship. You're going to see it. It comes every year. Studi can get that scholarship.
So
It comes every year.
so what really that got question?
No, you said the list shouldn't be published. Thank you, Prince. I appreciate you, SG, for joining the conversation. So you can go and check on the Student Institute website. You will see this the funds. Once all those people who have benefited from the scholarship, their names there. Fully funded scholarship, the name there, the country you from, the course you apply for. I think I gone down and saw, I think 5 or 6 Liberians, their names there. So it means that when you not see it, it means it can happen. So okay, thank you so much for joining us, my dear brother Prince. Let's go to the chairman. Chairman, is there anything we left out? And you can just give your parting comment and we can call it a day.
Yeah, thank you. I think in our capacity, everything will touch. But then again, let me just clearly say the Bassa Students Association, whether the list is published or not, we want to clearly tell the public that the right things were done. Accountability and transparency were observed currently, and the money given to us by the county was used for the intended purpose. So we want to also use the opportunity to encourage any other BISO, whether other BISO person, whether you are in America or whatsoever you are, we as a committee, we made a recommendation to the leadership that there is a need that the Bassa Students Association get at least 1 or 2 scholarships to help real needed students. The financial aid is helping, but then it's still delaying their progress because if somebody you pay them 200,000 to go after 2 3 months, they got to go and save back again. So we're still calling on people to come in to help the Bassa students as well. Also, was the county leadership headed by our own superintendent, Honorable Kai Johnson. Look, let me say this. During my time as acting chairman, we did everything possible to reach out to the county for help, to no avail. Even when Chairman Tupian took over, to no avail until Honorable Kai Johnson took over. In fact, he never even went for confirmation when he came here first to see what the Bassa student going through here. So on all of our platforms, every time we appear somewhere, we will sing that praises to him. We know people may come after us and we praise him for political reasons, but absolutely nothing. As a chairman on the financial aid committee, we also want to again call on Kai Johnson to help us in that direction, please. At least provide 1 or 2 scholarships to the Bassa students here. And we want to assure you the scholarship is going to be given to the needed person. Once again, we want to say many thanks to our listeners, to all of our brothers who follow the show, who commented. We want the list of people at the financial committee, but we don't have the power. So we
So
look up
even
to
if, even if the list cannot be public on social media, so even in the chat room, say you can pull a list there, say for all of people to see it too.
yeah. I just want to let it be public. Let people know what the Bassa students doing here. That will help to open more doors for the Bassa students here. So we want to again say many thanks to Chairman President Inex for trusting us with a great committee. Many thanks to the BASIR Legislative Caucus for agreeing with the Superintendent on Okayi Johnson and extending help to the BASIR student we look up to more in the years to come. So to all our BASIR students that are following, we say many thanks for your contribution. And we say many thanks to the Screen Vision family for hosting us tonight. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so much, and let me say thanks to all our followers, and thanks to you guys for joining us to discuss, the issue of Grand Bassa. You guys, I must admit, you guys actually doing well in the organization. I saw the training that y'all conducted. I think it was some part of last week or something like that, or last month. It was okay. I saw people showing certificate. These are things we love. We want to see young people, growing. Yeah, want to see young people growing, because we say we are the future leaders tomorrow. We have to, and the only way, the only way you will take over is you prepared. Because if you are not informed, you will not perform. And how can you be informed if through this kind of initiative, giving financial aid that people go to school, train their minds to understand different challenges when it comes how to uh, 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 control them, and all these things we are doing. We are young people supposed to go back to the counties to give there. And I know you guys got the Grand Bassa College there, right? Some people become a lecturer. Tomorrow,
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
go back, you say, yeah, you say, oh yes, I was in SI, and then when we all I benefited from the county, they give me small thing, they pay my portion of my fees at that time. So at least I'm back now to help somehow. That's why we are saying. And then Mel give me hard time. The man first thing that my partner, then his last thing is my woman last thing. I don't know. I had to ask you where you come from. Where are you from? What she said. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you guys. May we talk another time. We hope to have this kind of a discussion, on our platform. You guys are most welcome. Anytime you guys have an issue to discuss, you reach out to us. We will give you the platform. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Chairman.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I want to see you, Alan. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, folks, we want to say thanks to every one of you for joining us, and go and screen Jojo music. I don't know why I'm trying to lay on the more music. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Uh, Facing some technical issue in studio here. I want to say thanks to every one of you, our Screen Vision family, and let me recognize our followers again. All those who are all those who've been following our discussion. Let me say thank you. Sylvester Blessing JJ, thank you so much. Thomas D. Hinen, thank you. Courage Washington, we appreciate you. Victor Mame, thank you for joining us. Who is this? Yes, Prince, or yeah, Prince Noah, thank you. Mr. Johnson, thanks for watching. And I mean, Prince Collie, thank you so much for joining the conversation tonight. We do appreciate it. It's because of you guys we are here. So we appreciate you when you follow in our discussion, and we ask you to share the show whenever we are live. And by the way, if you want to form part of this organization, we are open. We appreciate you too. You can just the number that are on the screen. You can call this number, and we will guide you in the process how you can form part of Screen Vision, so we all can sit on the platform and discuss national issues. We are just discussing people's mind. Sometimes there are some, in classroom, there are some people who can ask questions, but the question can be in their heart. They don't want to ask because they're thinking, when I pull it out, whether they will not laugh at me, they looking at the subject, verb, agreement, everything they want. So they find it difficult to ask. So when somebody asks question, it means that they're only asking for themselves. Or when they are saying something, they're not only saying it for themselves. No, no, no. I will say no fish to fry in that oil. If the list is published, well, if it's not published, it's not my business, Isa. But I guess that in my own mind, even if you can publish the list on social media, the list can be in the chat room that people will see it. But just imagine, even in the chat room, the list is not there. Even in the chat room, then so you just say, we allotted this amount of money to the people. We pay 41% fees. It finished. uh and at the end of the day, we will say we don't really know how true is it, because there are a lot of people who you say, okay, we pay 4,000 for the person, we pay 2,000 for the person, we pay 3,000 for the person. Now a lot of people will not come back to say something. Or you pay for the 1,000, go across the board. So how can we verify? What's the transparency in there? How can you tell the public that you're being very transparent in the process, that you send the names, even if it will not be public on social media like you got claiming, but they be in the chat room, and you tell people not to publish it. Although anybody publish it on social media, I see it, you can take the point from the chat room or do other things. So that people can see, yes, oh, they post here, they get Peter Paul 300, like Joe, they get Mary 500, here is it, they get the other person 300. So at least the committee too, they can also be, they know that they do a good job. So we're not saying it because we're not saying you're negative, from. I understand the situation. We are all students. There are people on our listing, they not deserve that thing. When I say they not deserve it, because their parents helping them here. They're doing everything for them. It means that because you are from Bon County, or let's say you are from Grand Bassa, you're forced to benefit from that money. There are other people here who in need, but you jump in a space because you feel that like Grand Bassa money, so you need to benefit. That being very cruel, like one of my friends said, being very wicked. Help your brothers. You already got your support, your full support coming, and somebody in the area, the person struggling, but you put your name on the list as well because you're from the country, so you can benefit. It's not good. If we can help each other through many ways. You could say, no, for me, my parents doing this one. Let me leave it and don't go for it. Like for me, I will not apply. Right now, they got a community financial aid stock. Should I go there and apply? No. My school fee is coming on time. So I will not go there to apply. No other people in need. Those who in need, they will go there for it. And that's how we can build each other. You can, go up by helping and lifting each other up in that manner. I have to give you physical cash. But for me, not really applying for the financial aid, it means that I also know that when people helping me, so let another person benefit from it. That's what we're saying. We are not saying any negative tone. I hope you guys getting the concept, most especially Mr. Hine, who were here giving me a tough time. But anyway, we want to say thanks to everyone of you for joining us, and we'll always be here. This coming Sunday, oh my God, I hearing myself on the back. Who is this? So we will always be here, to discuss the kind of issues. We'll be here every Wednesday and Sunday. The coming Sunday, we'll be discussing some national issues. So we ask you to join, the conversation, and always follow us. We appreciate every one of you, and we hope that we all will be successful, benefit successful from our activities that we are into here, be it school or other activities that we are into here, so that we can go back to our country and get back to Liberia. Liberia is all that we have. Thank you so much. My name is Titus V. Ballah. I see you on Sunday.